Welcome back. This is the very last movie, 2D. We're going to how to do the last assignment, how to take your Mendelssohn and convert it from Finale into Digital Performer and make it into an MP3 file, which is the assignment. So you've already done the Mendelssohn. That was the notation. So you open up. I've opened up one here in front of you. We want to save it as a MIDI file. We're first going to make sure that all the stavs are separate MIDI channels. We go to Command K and we go to the score manager. I go to my instrument list and I look and see that all the instruments over here. Go to the very far right and make sure they all have independent channel numbers 1 through 16. It actually skips 10 in there, which is good. So knowing that, I can just take this file and I can save it as a standard MIDI file. So in the format, I switch it from Finale to standard MIDI file and Mendelssohn for class MIDI. I'm going to put Command D so it goes to the desktop so I can find it. And I save it and it asks me what type of MIDI file. Format 1, Format 0, Tempo Map. Remember we discussed a few movies back. Format 1 is the one we want to use. So we say OK. And it's loading the sounds, and it just created it. So it's over here on the desktop. You can't see it, but it looks like this. I might just snap over here. Okay, once we've done that, we're good to quit Finale. So we quit Finale. Do you want to save changes? Don't save changes. Now we go to our Digital Performer. If it's not already open, you go to the bottom, say Digital Performer, and we want to open in Digital Performer. We go to the desktop and we find this Mendelssohn for class, and we say Open, and we get this window. It says, "Do you want to remap MIDI devices?" Say yes or OK. And then once it's in here, it's blank because it comes at the end. You hit 0, 1, enter, and you'll see all the notes. So now the work comes in. See, here's all of our tracks. Is putting them in into an instrument list. So I'm gonna click on the word conductor because this is where we want to put our sound module. Because even though we have all these sounds playing, we don't have anything to play with. So we come up to project and we add an instrument track, and here's our Garriton player, stereo, and we can put our instruments in. I noticed that when all these sounds came in, they came in multiples. See, like there's a sound and then nothing. I can see by all the information, then nothing here, then a sound, and it alternated every one of those. So let's delete the excess stuff. So it's, they came in 1, 2, button my shoe. So we click on this name. We can command click, and we can do non-adjacent sounds. We're getting rid of all the player sounds. This is not working very well. Getting rid of all these ARIA Player 1s. Why it created those, I don't know. But we're going to get rid of all those blank tracks, the ARIA Player, the ones that had nothing in them. And I've highlighted them. And once I've highlighted them, I can come up to Project and I can say Delete Tracks. So I should be left with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It skips 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then I can come into my ARIA Player, and then I can go back to my score, and I can put in each one of these instruments the sound that was in here. This would be in the flute, and I would say flute solo, and the second one was oboe, and on until I have all my orchestra sounds put in here. And once they're all in here, I should be able to push play and play them. I should be able to mix them by going to my project mixing board and pulling off my mixing board and making a balance between the sounds. I can pan them left and right. I can come over here. I can add an auxiliary track. Let's see, auxiliary track, and I can add a master fader track. So I can put a reverb on this track. I can, on the auxiliary track, here my mixer, my auxiliary track's clear over here. I can put that, I'm coming back to this window, auxiliary 1, its input is bus 1 and 2. Bus 1 and 2. So anything that I can put over here on my ARIA player to send this little bus to 1 and 2. So that can send reverb. I have to put a reverb in the plugin over here. The good reverb is this Motu Pro Verb. And we're going to send it to 100%. And so now whatever sounds are put in here will play. We can mix it, and you can set it up and follow the instructions we had. Once you've got it all set up, do a Command All, and then come up to audio, and you bounce to disk, and you can make me a file. So review the other instructions. You should be pretty fresh on that, and that's how you do the last assignment. I will help you in class again on this one.